In a Reddit post with over 13,000 upvotes, we have, sorry, this post has been removed by the moderators. But wait, archive activate. That's better. By the way, 4,896 comments. The post reads, my 29, girlfriend 29, and I have been together for 10 months. She has a son from a previous relationship, father is not involved, who is 5 years old. For the past 3 months, we have been arguing a lot about money. When we first started dating, I made a lot more than her. I made $112,000 a year, and she made $40,000 a year. So in our relationship, therefore, I paid for the vast majority of the expenses, and I encouraged her to use the money she saved to pay off her debt, and I even helped her pay off her debt. Our relationship got much worse after I helped her out with her career. One of my cousins is high up in the state government and got her a nice job as a contractor to the state government. Her salary went up to $78,000 a year. She's able to work from home as well. My girlfriend started using her new money to just buy a lot of luxury items. Every time I would come to her apartment, she would have boxes. She spent a ton of money on clothes for her son. I was like, okay, sure, celebrate for a little bit, but let's get back to responsible budgeting. However, her spending habits got worse. She took her new salary to get new credit cards, and then also started buying stuff on Affirm and Klarna. We argued a lot about this, and I decided to just give up on this, that I was going to stop giving her advice on money, unless she explicitly asks. But the problem is, she wants me to still pay for everything like I did when she made $40K a year. She wants me to drive her car so I can pay for her gas when we do stuff together. Says I should take her and her son on vacation and pay for it all as well. For her son's birthday, she had me buy him a PS5. Then said it was from the both of us. We got into a big fight, and I told her that now that she makes more money, I was going to be spending less money on her. She then flips out and says that she could get any guy she wants, and she wouldn't have even dated a guy like me if she didn't have a kid. I asked her what she meant by a guy like me, and she's like, the guys I dated before you were tall, jacked, had tats, the guys other girls all want. She then said I should feel lucky that she even gave me a chance. I told her that I don't know what delusions you have. I've seen your old photos, and yeah, you were the hot girl in your early 20s, but no one is looking at you now thinking you're like that anymore. You are about to be 30, you're 30 pounds heavier, thought it was closer to 40 but didn't want to be mean, and look like a mom. Sorry to tell you, but no one is looking at us thinking, dang, how did that guy get that girl? Well, you can imagine how well this went. She kicked me out of her apartment and told me to take my life. I know what I said was a lot, but I didn't want this whole tone to be in the relationship that, oh, I have to keep buying her stuff because I'm the unattractive person in the relationship, and that I should feel blessed that she's even with me. That's the end of the story. We'll take a look at the reception to that in just a moment, and let me know what you think about that in the comments too. My side note really quick that I want to mention is like, she also kind of insulted her kid. Like, that's kind of messed up. She's like, I'm only with this dude because I have a kid. Top responses. You've been in this relationship for at least 3 months too long. Not the jerk. Oh yeah, because this was posted on like, am I the jerk? Or, you know, the other word would fit there. I'm saying jerk. Just because I want to watch my language, not because of monetization. I could say it if I wanted to. Continuing though. Yeah, probably like 10 months too long. Let's give him that first month. She sounds crazy, so it was probably a fun ride. Bro didn't follow the rules though. He didn't check for the crazy eyes. Oof. OP should make sure his cousin that got her that job knows what kind of person she is. Oh, I forgot about that part. That's awkward. Interesting responses to that point. Someone saying the trash usually takes itself out. Response there, the first time you go through something like this and your mom tells you that, you think it's BS. But the older you get, the more it rings true. I don't know, I'm high. What? And then someone refutes that, saying, nah, getting someone illegally dismissed from a job over personal matters is tacky and gross. He knows who she is as a partner. He can move on. If she isn't performing well in her job, it'll get taken care of on its own. She still deserves to provide for her son, and hopefully she will wake up and start being more financially responsible for both their sakes. However, a response says, whoa, letting the cousin know is not the same as demanding the cousin ensure she is fired. The cousin should absolutely be made aware so that they can begin distancing themselves from the hopefully ex-girlfriend. That's just being decent to the cousin. And someone else chimes in saying yes, especially if she had to stick her neck out for her. She might not want to do it again if a promotion comes up because of how she's acting. More than fair to tell her. Other responses reading, I'm wondering how long they dated before he started paying all her bills. They've only been together for 10 months. Good grief. Response. They don't even live together. It's one thing to live together and you pay their bills because he makes more, but he's paying his bills and a completely separate household bills that he doesn't even live in. My goodness. I don't mean to be mean, but I think she had a point. He's basically buying the interactions at this point. Others saying a fool and his money are soon departed. Sounds like a desperate guy, TBH. Don't know why else he would let this happen. I've seen this so much on Reddit. Guys foot in the bill on their partner. Do they fall for the damsel in distress trope that easily? Responses. Either that or it's all bots playing to the Reddit hive mind, likely a strong mix. It's totally average guys online dating for some months, and then there is a hot girl after months of dryness. They're desperate enough to try to impress her with money and just lie to themselves, saying that she's not with me for the money. Oh, hey, I just realized I could go back to like the Reddit thread that's not archived, and it has like a nicer layout here, as you can see. Because we already read the OP, so it'll work out fine. But we got this comment that's been removed by one of the moderators. I wonder what it said. Context, presumably, we can get based off the responses that read, once someone tells you to take your life, there's no longer any question. It's time to walk away and never look back. Response. I didn't even realize that's what it meant. How does this person keep getting worse? That poor child. Run, OP, not the jerk. This was a lesson learned. Other responses, same. My brain auto-euphemized it into kiss my behind, the K, you know, the take your life thing. This person, I gotta say, must not be on Twitter, because if you're on Twitter for even 10 seconds, you'll have like 5,000 people telling you to do that. But, you know, continuing. When the letters don't even freaking match, wow. Yeah, angry words aren't necessarily words you really mean, but you can't ever really take back something you say. That one's on a whole other level. Wait, there's like other people that thought it meant just like kiss my behind. Like, really? I'm actually kind of shocked by that. In 2023, I thought more people knew what that one meant. I'm kind of glad that they don't know. That's kind of like a slight white pill that some people don't know what that means, I guess. I mean, you see, like I said, you see it all the time on Twitter. So yeah, it's kind of wholesome seeing people be like, oh, wow, that's what it means. It's crazy. Here's another one. Look at that. Thought it meant keep my stuff, like take your stuff out of my apartment. Me over here wondering what the heck kilometers did to get dragged into ops post. That's funny. Yeah, see, this Redditor is reacting like I am right now, saying, y'all have had a blessed internet experience. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, dude. Response to that, well, in retrospect, I probably didn't consider the actual meaning, because how could she have said that and OP still kind of needing advice, right? She tells you to take your life. You're like, what should I do, Reddit? Oh my gosh. Just having a laugh now. This whole situation's pretty messed up, though. Dude, people are still on that take your life thing. This many people didn't know what it meant. I thought we moved on from that part of the video already, but I guess not. Look at this. I thought saying this was a typo for KMA, kiss my behind. Didn't realize what it really meant. OP, just run away like you would from a crime scene. Dang it, I wanted to read the other one and I misclicked something. Hold up. That's what that means? I thought it was a typo for kiss my behind, another person. Oh, heck no. Run, do not walk away from this evil redacted. You blessed her with a good job, and that's more than enough. Wish her well and keep on keeping on. She's in the way of the kind, loving, appreciative person who will think you are their perfect guy. Best of luck in your new relationships. Then we had someone else who thought that that meant kilometers, the other thing, but we'll leave it there. Let me know what you guys think about this one in the comments. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you and your time. And shout outs to the nice men and women out there. Thank you all so much for tuning in once again. I'll see you in the comments and tomorrow for the next segment.